Aloha loves. Welcome to Kauai. I am at the beautiful Hanalei Bay today to celebrate and to actually call in the rain for California, for Washington, and for Oregon, because it is so needed. The fire is out of control, and we can actually be of support. We can actually assist. So what I was guided is to record from the oceans of Kauai, the Four Corners. So I'm starting on the north shore of Hanalei, and we are going to call in the rain. Now you may ask, why are you doing this? Well, because Spirit asked me to. Aloha, Sydney. Aw, thank you. Love you too. Why am I doing this? I actually lived in California. I lived in Santa Barbara for many years. And the day I moved several years ago, I actually had to face the fires. On both sides of the PCH, there was fire. As we were going in the shuttle, I remember choking on the smoke and knowing, okay, I'm supposed to move today, despite how it's looking. Thank you, Shakti. It's the sun. And so I have such compassion for those who are going through this, and in ways that I couldn't even imagine. I've had friends who've lost homes multiple times. There are those who've lost lives, or loved ones who've lost lives. Their animal loves, their homes, the plant life, everything is being purified in this kind of cosmic reckoning that is happening. Aloha, Florence, yeah. And on, 2 days ago, I was really feeling the energy. I was really going through, kind of like a cosmic tantrum. I was wailing and screaming and crying, and I was really feeling the grief and the anger and the rage. Of course, we're in the 9/9 portal, Mars retrograde, all the things, 2020. I mean, it is like huge, yes, huge rebirth. And I finally got to a space where it was calm, and I'm floating in the water, and I'm looking up, and there's my dragons. I have 5 dragons, and there were 5 cloud dragons. And I was like, okay, what can I do? And I was sending my water dragon energy to California and Washington and Oregon, as well as I was bringing in that fire into my body, into anywhere that needed to burn away, that was encumbering my potency, and anywhere I've been using my potency against myself. So I was using both. And again, just in the question of how can I be a support, and that's what was coming up, is to, aloha Jade, is to really come together, in support. Maybe about a month and a half ago, Hawaii was facing a hurricane. I believe it was Douglas. And because of the prayers, because of the energies of everyone coming together, it missed Hawaii. So that's what I'm asking everyone to come do. So for the next 4 days, today, tomorrow, Monday and Tuesday at 11:11 a.m. Hawaii Standard Time, which is 2:11 Pacific and 5:11 Eastern, we are going to be coming together, calling in the water. Again, I will be going to the 4 corners of the island, 4 beaches, to call in the rain, because where 2 or more are gathered, that is where Spirit is. So I want to thank you for showing up here, because it's not by accident, and it's not for me. This is for the earth. This is for those in California and Washington and Oregon. This is for us coming together as a human race, which 2020 has taught us we need to come together. So yes, thank you for coming together with me. I'm going to be doing this again every day for the next 4 days, and would love to have you play with me. Should you like to donate to this, I put my Venmo, and of course you can text me or message me, and okay, in British Columbia as well. Okay, that too. Aloha, Julie. So, all right, beloveds. All right, so you have a little background on why we're doing this, why I'm sitting in front of you on the beach, and let's get to it. So let's just take a deep breath. And on the exhale, really allow yourself to sound it out. Allow your voice to be heard. Again, we are coming together. Your voice matters as much as mine is next as the next person. So on the exhale, allow your voice to sound out. And each and every one of us have about 75 trillion or so cells in our body. So that's about 10,000 times the amount of humans. And every single cell has the power to power a city. So when we feel powerless, when we feel like, we're at the effect of, that's really a fallacy. So we want to actually activate and focus all of these 75 trillion cells, but first we want you to receive. So just open those cells as if they're a window, and just let, first of all, for those of you who do not get to have the quiet energy, just allow that beautiful tropical wind, tropical air, the scents, the words that were coming yesterday is tropical bliss, to come in through your cells. As the 75 trillion windows were open in your body, and you're just receiving all of that delicious energy. And this being a vortex of energy, you get that amplification. And also allow each and every one of your cells to receive any energies, any vibrations, any frequencies, or any nutrients. We want you to start out from a place of being full, of being sated, of being satisfied. So let's fill you up before you contribute to someone else, which is always a life lesson for most of us, to receive before we try and give to someone else. So every single cell receives exactly what it requires and desires. You don't need to cognitively know, but allow yourself to receive. And if any barriers come up, just barriers down, barriers down. And again, just breathe. And gently close your cells, embodying all of that energy. And then as if you could turn every single one of those cells. So again, you have 75 trillion powerful contributors at your disposal who want to play with you, who want to co-create with you, who want to contribute with you. And let's focus them to California, Oregon, Washington, and British Columbia. Because these are the places, the spaces that are holding this cosmic purification, and these are the people and energies and lands that require our help right now. So turn our attention there and start to pull. So start to feel almost like a vibration, a pulsing from the ground wherever you are. So wherever you are in the world is no accident. We are always on the crystalline grids and the earth grids that activate us the most, and that we require to contribute to, and that contribute to us. So start to feel that pulsing of the Shakti energy, which is the creative energy of the earth, and it starts to pulse up through its different layers of the earth. And then it comes through your feet. Feel that vibration and just pull that creative energy and that life into your own body. So you have the creative Shakti energy of the entire earth pulsing through you. amplifying your own power, your own divinity, your own energy. And let it fuel you and let it fill you. And let's start to pulse and contract our own pelvic region, because we have the capacity to create life, and we're here to help create life in this particular capacity of bringing in rain. So activate your own generative, creative energy. It's mixed with that of the earth, and it's pulsing through your body. So your body's feeling alive and vital and turned on and awakened. And your crown chakra opens, that beautiful white gold of spirit pulses through you, going through every cell of your body. And again, it just primes those 75 trillion cells. And start to connect to the energy of water. So we are about 90% water ourselves, and we're not solid. So start to actually sense the space between the molecules that you actually are. This moving water particles that you have access to. And start to direct that water energy to those fires. Indigenous cultures have long since, when they required something, they had rituals and dances and prayers calling in what they needed, including rain. And that is what we are doing. And these days we have the internet and online, so we are able to come from all over the world to co-create and bring our energy together and focus it. And my highest element is water. Apparently I chose that at about age 2. It was always super important to me to be by water. It was always peaceful for me. Even before I knew anything about spirituality or energy or magic or anything like that, I had an affinity for water. And part of the reason I came to Kauai just over a month ago, because I was living in Maui before, is because I was called to master my water magic, my water element, and to embody my water dragon. So I'm calling on my embodied water dragon. And for those of you who have your own affinities, air, fire, earth, call on your own energies, because we can all support. And feel, if you have your own personal dragons, start to feel that energy. First feel their fairy wings, and then feel their dragon wings. And I'm really amplifying mine because, again, that's what we were called to do, is to bring forward this spirit, this energy through my water dragon, not of my own power, but from spirit, from God, from the divine. I am only the vessel and the mouthpiece, so I am calling on my angels, my guides, spirit, that it may act through me and act through all of you to embody this energy of my water dragon, and to send that energy to focus that water energy to where it is needed most. And with my water dragon, what I'm doing is creating a tidal wave, a tsunami of energy. And if you can just visualize, because again, we are not solid, and our minds don't know the difference. visualize you're taking water, you're taking the ocean if you want to use what's behind me, or if you're by the ocean yourself, or you just have a memory of it or a picture of it. Picture using this water, calling it up, kind of priming the pump. Those in California, those in Oregon, those in Washington, those in British Columbia. Marshaling all of your power, all of your focus, all of your energy. Building it bigger and 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 bigger. And remember, you have 75 trillion cells. Every single cell can power a city. So if you think you're not strong enough for this, that's not true. You are divine. You are spirit in living form. And you are being called upon. If you are here, if this energy resonates with you, you are being called to support all those who need the help right now. From the plant beings, to the animal beings, to the elementals, to the humans, to the earth. And sending this huge wave of water and letting it crash over California and Washington and Oregon and British Columbia, and drawing that back out. Starting to see the steam as the water cools the fires. And let's do this again. Again, build that energy. Lend your energy, lend your power. Lend your divinity to those who need it. Building that tidal wave, building that tsunami. Pulling from your power, you can create life. You have the power, you have the divinity. Building that huge wave. And this time, let's cause it to crash over those areas, but let's bring it through the air, clearing some of that air quality. And again, seeing the steam, seeing the spaces of light when there's been grayness or orange or that kind of inhuman colors colored by the fire. And again, let's build that energy up. Again, you have the energy. Pull from the earth, pull from the oceans. You have an entire universe at your disposal. So allow it to build that tidal wave of energy, build that tsunami of water. Bringing it up and allowing it to crash over, and again, cool off those areas. I just had a beautiful cool wind when it's been very hot this morning, as confirmation from the universe. We always get confirmation from the divine. And start to pull from the clouds, from the sky, the water. For whatever reason, it's almost like we're milking the sky, you know. So instead of milk, we're going to ask for the rain. So wherever you are in the world, let's pull that rain from the sky, from the clouds, powerfully. You can create life, you can create worlds. We are asking you to. Pulling that energy down from the sky, down from the clouds, and then directing that water in to California, into Washington, Oregon, British Columbia. And let's do the same with the oceans. So wherever we are, there are oceans either surrounding the land masses or that we have knowledge of, and start to actually pull, as if you could actually gather energetically all of the water from the oceans all around the world. And let's gather them in a spiral and let them create this toroidal field of water above California and above Washington and Oregon, British Columbia, and bringing in all of the oceans, all of the water, bringing in that power, that water. And let that toroidal, tornadic field go exactly where it's needed, where it will have the most effect, where it's needed the most. And yes, we are calling rain. When I speak of tsunamis, it's the energy and the power. It's not to actually call tsunamis, but it's the way to direct the power of energy. We are just calling rain. We are calling a downpour, a flood of rain that is needed, exactly what is needed. Not too much, not too little, but exactly what is needed by the earth to reset itself. And again, pull energy, water from wherever you desire in this moment, whether it's the ocean, whether you have the best bathtub in the world, whether it's a man-made lake or glaciers or beautiful pictures that you've seen that you've never maybe even seen in person, but you have the capacity. Let's draw that water in, and again, let's create that tornadic, toroidal field. And again, this is just energy. Bringing the vibration, the frequency of water, of rain, of that reset that is so needed. Yes, Brooke. Calming of inflammation in all ways. And for those of you who fire is your element, let's play with that as well. So if fire is your element, actually call in that fire into your energy, into your body, and let it burn away anything that is not allowing your potency. And anywhere you've been using your potency against yourself, let it burn that away. Again, this is an energetic exchange, because we need your potency, we need your power. We need you. That's why we're all coming together. Burning anything away that is not the truth of who we are and how we can use our energy and what the possibilities are. And while you do that, I'm just going to continue to work with my water dragon and to pour that energy. And please do so as you wish, calling in your own energy of water and rain and direct it. You have the power. So I'll just be silent while we all do this together. sometimes we believe, who am I? Can I do this? And I read somewhere years ago that one person doing nothing, just being, affects 188,000 people. So just by being here, you're affecting 188,000 people. So you're actually rippling out the energy of rain. You're amplifying the rain to 188,000 people. And when 188,000 people are amplifying the rain, and when another 188,000 people are amplifying, and another 188,000, and another 188,000, can you see how when we come together by our choice of being here, we are shifting the world. We have the power. And yes, Jade, take the water out of our breath, the water of our tears, let them quench the earth. Yes, the parchness of both the land and the people. Yes, Brooke, that has been profoundly spotlighted this year. And continue to spin that water energy. And know that what we give out, we receive. There is no contributing energy and not receiving anything back. So you will receive from the universe an amplification of energy. Yes, we are stronger together. And I'm getting just to do one more energetic wall of water. So again, let's build that. Again, build that energy. Build the wall of energetic rain, of water, of sustenance, of relief, of power, of dynamic energy. We are calling in the miracle now. Yes, calling in the winds. Whatever miracle is needed, the divine knows more than we could cognitively know. So whatever that is, embodied in the water, embodied in the rain, embodied in the wind, let us call that miracle forward now. We are calling this for our brothers and sisters. We're calling this for the earth. We're calling this for the land. We're calling this for this culmination of energy of 2020, because this is not coincidental. Pulling that energy, pulling that water, building it, building it, building it, building it, building it, building it. And again, put all of your power, all of your energy. So remember, 75 trillion cells. You are powerful beyond measure. And we are coming together. We're amplifying, each of us representing those 188,000 ripples, and we're choosing it. So we're actually choosing to ripple out actively and powerfully, building that. And then just letting that flood of water energy, of the miracle, of the wind, of whatever is required for the balance in nature, for the balance of energy, for there to be peace, for there to be safety, for there to be relief. We're calling the rain, we're calling that downpour, calling for the winds, we are calling for that miracle. We're calling for it now. Wishing that all be calm, all be safe, gratitude for our angels, our guides, our respective dragons and energies and elemental magic, of our divine wisdom, of our choice to come together. I want to thank each and every one of you that is here live or that will listen to this later, because there is no time and space. It is all happening now. We are all coming together in a call of rain, a call of peace, a call of calmness, a call of blessing, a call of divine will for California and Washington and Oregon and British Columbia. May you all be blessed. May you all be safe. May the air quality be returned to what is safe for the body. May all those that have lost their lives or homes or land, may you bless them by returning that energy to them. And for the lives lost, may we bless them on their journey to their next level of consciousness. May they receive the peace that they are okay. Send our gratitude to Mother Earth in her cleansing capacity and her divine support, because truly everything that will happen is coming from her. So we bless her, we thank her. She supported us so divinely and so well that we can contribute our energy, our love as a gift, because truly what she's given us is incomparable. So sending the blessings to the earth and to the animal beings and the plant beings and the human beings and any energies. May you receive peace, may you receive magic, may you receive the divine. May all be safe, may all be well. And just gently coming back, feeling where you're sitting, noticing any scents. If there's any sounds, start to turn them up. If there's a taste in your mouth. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. And yes, definitely the ancestors for joining us. I want to thank you for showing up here today. I will be doing this for the next 3 days as well. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 11:11 a.m. Hawaii Standard Time, which is 2:11 Pacific and 5:11 Eastern. Again, we have the power. We can shift worlds. We can create worlds. So we're coming together to actualize rain for our beloveds in California and Oregon, Washington, and British Columbia. Sending love to everyone. If you would like to donate, and I would be gratefully received, Venmo is Sophia-Leva-Marie or 808-856-6872, or you can always send me a message for an invoice via credit card. I would love to see you tomorrow and the following days, because again, this is not for me, this is for Spirit being called through me for a blessing for those. And thank you for showing up for this. I love you all, and sending you much love from here. Let's see if we can give you a better view from Hanalei and Kauai and the magic of the Hawaiian Islands. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow at 11:11 a.m. Much love from me and my water dragon. Aloha.